Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's another sad one. Recently I posted a video, not even a month now, regarding one of my favorite actors from Power Rangers, Jason David Frank, who passed away from suicide. Unfortunately today we have another one. It's not even been a month since that last post. Stephen Laurel Boss.
On Wednesday, news broke that Stephen Twitch Boss died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Basically a dancer. I know him as a dancer from all the things I've seen of him. I know he's been in a couple movies. He's most known for his role in Ellen DeGeneres' show, which just came to an end this year, 2022. And what's so sad about this is we have another case of what looks to be suicide. And it got me thinking again, because it's one thing to have mourned JDF not too long ago, but then for it to happen again, it started to get my mind wondering. And I really just want to speak to the young Christians about this, because I know a couple of young people who they want to do everything to become famous, to get in the limelight, to get those TikTok videos going viral. Look at the people that you want to be like. Look at what's going on with them. In the Bible, it says that a man's talent will make him stand before kings. But I think it also goes on to say that his character is what will keep him. And a lot of times, even in the UK, we have things like the lottery where people get rich really quickly and then they lose it in a few minutes. They lose it in literally less than a year. £1 million is gone. In the same way, you have people who become celebrities overnight, and unfortunately, they end up unable to handle that responsibility or the weight of that responsibility, and they crumble, or they end up with drugs or some form of addiction that ruins them. I will even go even further. You have the young Disney children, children who become stars through Disney Channel. They're young kids, but they're scheduled to do all these shows that we love. But then when you see them when they're grown up, they end up being damaged. And I just wanted to say, look, young Christian, look, don't chase after fame. I know it sounds wrong. I know it sounds like, what is this guy talking about? If I'm famous, I can provide for my family. Yes, you can. But consider the end of these people. I really do think that a death that is not one that is such that you die of old age or you die with your family, not with your family, but your family around you as you take your last breath, is not good. It's not a great death. It's not a good death. It's not a death to be celebrated. More than anything, when I want to do something, I don't just look at what others have done. I definitely look at what others have done before me, but I also look at how they ended. And it's important that we look at how these people are ending. What gets me, and I really think young people, Christians, should take note of this, is that they have everything. From what I know about Stephen, he's got a wife, he's got 2 kids, he's got money. From what I know, Ellen's show was one of the biggest talk shows ever. I believe he became the manager, or he was in some form of managerial position in that show anyway. So he's getting paid. I hope he was. I think he was.
Law enforcement says that a common online theory claiming Twitch was facing financial issues is not true.
And even when the show finished, my understanding that he was still being hired, he still had jobs. So it's not that he doesn't have the fame, and it's not that he doesn't have the money. And with this guy, just like Jason David Frank, not only did he have the fame and the money, he also had a family. What's the thing that we all want as men? We want a family and we want careers, right? Careers that will not just help us to pay our bills, but to be able to look after our own family. That's like the optimum place that every man wants to be. Anything after that is a bonus. And these people attain that and then some. And yet, what drives a man like that to go into a secret room and take their own life? And what makes me even more sad, Christians, and I know we all know this, right? The Bible does say, if you take your own life, you're not going to heaven. That's what the Bible says. Even as a religious person, I don't know what other people believe, but as Christians, we believe that is still murder. So this saddens me more, even more, when I hear stories like this, where these people who have everything and still deep down inside, they are not happy. They're so not happy that they choose to take their own life. Young Christian, take notes. Think about this, because this is what you're chasing. And don't just take the good parts. There's advantages and disadvantages for everything. So don't just take the good part. Don't go, look, a lot of celebrities have money. But look at the bad part, right? Look at the celebrity who's on drugs. Is this what you want? I'm not trying to tell anyone if your dream is to become a star, don't be a star. I'm just saying, look and take note. Count your cost. I was speaking to my wife earlier today about this. I was talking to her about how majority of people who do this are men, and also a lot of times when somebody wants to commit suicide, you will not know. They're not going to say anything. And it's so sad, because a lot of people, if we knew that somebody wanted to do that, we would do everything to stop them. But this is the sad part of this type of stories. Because when these people have had enough, when they're done, or when they're suffering inside, nobody knows. And this is so sad. I don't know, guys. It just really hit home, especially JDF's one. It really hit home because somebody told me that I shouldn't be as affected by this because these are actors, right? Because as soon as they put the camera on, they've been trained to portray something. It has some truth to it. But for Jason David Frank, I really felt he was genuine even behind the camera. I really felt that he wasn't acting. I didn't think he was acting. He was really just amazing even behind the camera. Even videos you see of him at Comic-Con, how he adores his fans. To then see someone like that do this, I'm baffled. I'm still baffled. It's really sad, and I don't know what else to say. Unlike Jason David Frank, where people were accusing his wife of divorcing him and that's why he did it, I'm not too sure whether that's been corroborated. Stephen had no issues from what we can tell with his wife.
His wife also telling officers that the couple had not fought or quarreled when he left their home on Monday.
And he has 2 kids and a stepdaughter. I believe from the stories we've heard so far, the wife was the one who reported to the police. She went to the police station and said, my husband left the house without his car, so something's wrong. If you are feeling like this, if you're feeling suicidal, if you're depressed, if you feel like there's no better tomorrow, please, please, please call the Crisis Suicide Hotline. Call somebody. And if you don't want to speak to them, speak to a family member, speak to a friend, speak to somebody. It's better to live. There's no situation that is so bad that will not change. People are getting cancelled now. We're going to look back at this in a couple years' time and go, do you remember that time when people were getting cancelled? That's how life works. Things change. The worst situation you're in today, tomorrow becomes a memory. Tomorrow does get better. Anything bad just lasts for a season. Just like good. Good also only lasts for a season. Because we're human beings, everything happens seasonally. There are times when you're down and you ain't got no money, you gotta hustle, and then there are times when you got abundance. That's life. If there's anything that we learn from this, is that we should check on our family and friends, check on people next to us, check on your colleagues, check on those that you talk to all the time that may be strong. I saw somebody post that we should check on those who appear strong. I agree with that. Check on those who are always smiling, because the smile might be a mask. Guys, thank you for watching my video. I really don't know what else to say. I'm just so sad about this situation. I'll see you guys on the next one.